Hi Shikikins, this is Hurricane. Today, I'm gonna share to you fun facts about Theseus. Origin of her name. Her namesake is Theseus, a legendary hero from Greek mythology who was considered as one of the mythical kings of Athens. Origin of her self-introduction line Part 1.
カラーサス級空母なシーシュースや。かの対戦では少し完成が遅れて戦いには間に合わなかった。でも大丈夫や。
This is a reference to her naval history when she was laid down to serve in the World War II, but was not completed before peace was declared in 1945. But on the later year, she was given a role as a training vessel for the development trials of new equipments, and for flying and landing tests with new types of aircrafts. Origin of her self-introduction line Part 2.
シーシュースの船はシーシュースそのもの。どんなことがあっても変わらないわ。
This is a reference to the famous philosophical thought which relates to her namesake, the ship of Theseus. The ship of Theseus, also known as Theseus's paradox, is a thought experiment that raises the question of whether an object that has had all of its components replaced remains fundamentally the same object. But what's the origin story of this paradox? In Greek mythology, it is said that the ship that Theseus and the Athenians used had 30 oars, and in the future, they preserved them by taking away the old planks that decayed and replaced them with stronger timber. And so among the philosophers, this story is the standing example of the paradox. Theseus, mentioning Perseus and unicorn. The reference for this one is that Theseus and Perseus are sister ships under the Colossus class. While unicorn was also mentioned because of the fact when Perseus was not completed to her original design, the success of unicorn being completed as a maintenance aircraft carrier prompted modification of Perseus and other ships in the class be converted into aircraft maintenance ship. Origin of her skill. Ariadne's conundrum. In Greek mythology, this is a metaphorical term that refers to the story of Ariadne and the labyrinth, where Theseus was sent to slay the Minotaur. She gave Theseus a ball of thread and instructed him to unwind it as he entered the labyrinth so that he could find his way out again. She also gave him a sword to slay the monster. In the game, Ariadne's assistance is used as a metaphor to the special strike and damage buff from the skill. Origin of her skill. Phaedra's longing. This is a reference to the Greek mythological story of Phaedra and Hippolytus. In the story, Phaedra, the wife of Theseus, falls in love with her stepson Hippolytus, but her love is unrequited. This leads to tragic consequences, as Phaedra falsely accuses Hippolytus of attempting to rape her, and Theseus curses his son, and leads to the stepson's death. The name Phaedra's longing is used in the game as a metaphor to describe the power and intensity of a desire, and possibly a powerful drive that can lead to destructive actions. Hence, the aviation and accuracy increase in the skill. Origin of her skill. Athena's aegis. Athena is said to have guided and protected Theseus throughout his adventures. For example, she provided him with her aegis, her protective shield, before he went to slay the Minotaur. The aegis was said to have been given to Athena by her father Zeus, and it was believed to have the power to repel evil and protect the wearer from harm. Also, it's said to have the power to strike fear in the hearts of Athena's enemies. Hence, the skill includes heal and damage reduction in the game.